What's happening, y'all? It's your man Earl, episode 269, September 22nd. It's Tuesday, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. And for those of y'all who don't hit me until the afternoon, good afternoon. For those of y'all who don't hit me till the nighttime, good evening. For those of y'all who are my third shifters who are out here making it happen, third shift, hey, have a safe night watch. Let's get right to it. We are in the middle of a series of about value and not letting people devalue you. So I'm going to say it. You, yes, you, sitting behind the chair, sitting eating food, behind the truck driver chair, behind the steering wheel, sitting at your kitchen, sitting in your bedroom, listening to me. Do not let people devalue you. Okay? I'm going to say it again. Do not let people devalue you. Now, this is your first time plugging in and you skipped the first couple ones or you didn't know we were talking about the last ones, listen. You need to lock in. Lock in right now. Here we go. Excuse me. Episode 269. We are dealing with one of the core areas of how value is measured. And we're talking about the big boys, venture capitalists. I'm going to say it again. We're talking about the big boys, venture capitalists. We've already talked about self-image and value. We've talked about your friends and family value. We talked about angel investors value. So let's bounce back to the big boys. And the big boys are the venture capitalists. Okay? Earl, why are you calling them the big boys? Because these guys come in with no less than $1 million or more. Remember, we talked about angel investors. These are the people that typically come in between 50,000, 100,000. Now you ask yourself, well, Earl, there's a whole bunch of space in between there. That's what I'm talking about. So if you're talking to a venture capitalist, you already know off the top, he's not looking for anything less than $1 million to invest in. Why? Because he's looking to 10 times his money. He's looking to 20 times his money. So he puts in 1 million, he's looking for 10 million back, 20 million back. Do you get the picture of where I'm going with this? All right. Venture capitalists, listen to this now. This is standard definition. So this is not going to be something that you can't go find yourself. Typically work on behalf, meaning you have a central contact person, right? You have a central contact person, and this guy is working on behalf of a group of people who do what? Who pool their money together. So let's go back. You may have a couple of angel investors that each have 100 grand each. And because they don't have that much money, they pool their money together to start playing with the big dogs. I'm going to say it again. You may only have 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, $100,000. I'm talking about if you were an angel investor. But you are limited to the amount of money you can return on your investment, and you are also limited to the amount of deals you have access to. So venture capitalists, what they do is they pool small amounts of money together, which becomes, like I said, the baseline for $1 million, $2 million, $5 million, $10 million. And these are the big boys who are looking for 10 times return. They're looking for major structure. They do major serious, they scrutinize the business. They scrutinize your business. I want you to let that sink for a moment. Now I could mention some talk shows and some TV shows, but guess what? They're not gonna send me a check, so I'm not gonna mention them. But there's a very popular show that's on TV right now. A lot of people watch it, and these guys are a group of people who either invest in businesses individually, or you've seen them pool their money together, so the amount of money goes north of five, six, seven, $800,000. Now you understand what they're doing. They're looking to 10 times their money. Okay? They're looking to 10 times their money. And venture capitalists also look for a ownership stake in the companies that they invest in. Why? So they can protect their investment. Episode 269, we talked about self-image, the value of self-image. We talked about the value of your friends and your family. We talked about the value of the angel investor, which typically invests between 50 to a couple $100,000. Now we're to the big boy. The big boy is the venture capitalist who is coming in with no less than $1 million, looks for serious structure, paperwork, tax returns, your LLC, your S Corp, are you a C Corp? They're looking for who's running the company, the board of directors, who are you been listening to, where do you bank at? This is the big boy lane. And they are in it for the long term, meaning that they know it might be a 3 to 5 year wait period on their money. But guess what? When you're 10 times your money, you can wait for $5 million. If I gave you $1 million a day and you give me back $5 million in 2 or 3 years, I'm good. That's a perfect investment. Why? Because you aren't going to get that on Wall Street typically, and you're not going to get that in your money sitting in a bank in a CD, which is a certificate of deposit, which is why you need to increase your financial literacy. So when I'm saying these terms, you know what I'm talking about. All right. Episode 269 on the docket, the value of venture capitalism. These are the big boys. We're going to do a bonus video, I think, tomorrow, and we'll move on with the next subject matter. Do not let people devalue you. Structure your business, structure your product if you're in sales, structure your service if you are in providing a service. So when you begin to attract value, you have the right structure to receive the right investment. The reason why you don't get the proper valuation, the reason why you don't get the proper investment, because you don't have the right, watch this, self-image. You don't have the right structure to receive venture capital. Episode 269 on the docket. It's your man Earl. God bless you. God keep you. Peace.